know I'm in the same outfit as my last YouTube video, but it's because I'm on a roll and I'm gonna film a pile today, just because I'm feeling like it. Another idea has just sparked into my mind. I want to talk about hemp protein and hemp products. I've gotten a few of you sending me questions and stuff about like, what's the benefit of hemp? Why am I using hemp? And without going into some great amount of scientific detail, I am going to talk to you about why I love it and why I do recommend it as a source of protein. And it's a great source of protein when you don't want to have meat. And some girls go, oh my God, but you are anti-vegan. Yes, I am anti-vegan, but I'm not, I'm also not like you have to have meat at every meal, and I will often go days where I have eggs, but I won't have any meat, like I won't have any red meat or chicken or whatever. And you know, I just feel with what's in my body. I mean, most days I'll go with having bone broth, but you know, sometimes my digestive system just needs a little bit of a break, or I've had a couple of days where I've actually eaten a lot of meat, so I'm just gonna like cool it. But I actually love using the hemp protein on my salads. So the reason for this is that it's a really, really great source of protein, but it's got all of the amino acids. So the thing with vegan proteins and pea proteins and quinoa and that sort of stuff is that whilst, you know, they all have their own little benefits in their own right, none of them have a complete amino acid profile. Okay, so you're missing out on amino acids, and then you have to do this whole like perfect pairing thing and blah blah blah. And the thing is, you don't want to miss out on amino acids because they're important, they're there for a reason. So the reason why I love the hemp products is because they have all the amino acids, they're super high in magnesium and a whole pile of other nutrients, and they're delicious, and they've got tons of healthy fats in them, and they are so unprocessed. So basically with protein, with the hemp protein, it literally just goes through a mill, it gets crushed, and the oil comes out one side, the protein comes out the other. That's it. It's simple as that. I use the My Hemple products because I know the lady and I know it's good, and their protein tastes delicious. So I put it on salads, you can put it in smoothies, but as I say to my clients, I don't like people having too many smoothies often because of blood circulation, and I'm going to do another video on that in a second. But yeah, so I love doing the hemp protein on top of salads. You just got to put lots of olive oil or coconut oil on top. Mixed in with some avocado and stuff. It's really filling. It's a great source of fiber, which is also really fantastic for clearing out your gut, for getting rid of like food retention and bloating, making sure you're eliminating that excess estrogen. It's also really great for, and then of course it's just a great source of fast protein. So like in the middle of the day when I'm between clients or between meetings and stuff, I can just quickly throw together a salad. I'll often just steam a pile of veg, throw it in a bowl, put on a massive lump of coconut oil or drizzle in tons of olive oil, and then I'll just chuck on, you know, 2-3 scoops of like heaped scoops of the My Hemple protein. Keeps me going to dinner time, and it doesn't make me feel heavy. And it means I'm also not having too much animal products, because although animal products are really, really important, having sustainably raised, grass-fed, like all good, ethically done, whatever, animal like meat and poultry and fish and stuff is really important for the amino acids and minerals and vitamins in there that you cannot get from plants. Although that's all really important, I don't think that you need to be having three meals with animal protein in them every single day, because too much animal protein can be inflammatory. So you don't want to be having too much muscle meat all the time, and that's where swapping for the hemp products is really great, but you don't miss out on the amino acids. So that's sort of one of the reasons why I love them. And the other reason is just they're a really great source of fatty acids, good source of protein, like I've already said, and they're very high in magnesium. And a lot of us are all of us, I would say, are magnesium deficient because our soil is so magnesium deficient. So that is one supplement that I actually get my clients to take every day, especially days where they have more stress than others, because magnesium is needed for over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. It is so important, and when you are stressed, which is like majority of the time, your body actually uses magnesium when you're stressed, okay? But then the problem is that you become magnesium deficient, and then your body gets stressed from you being magnesium deficient. So it's this funny catch-22. So any way to add more magnesium into your diet is fantastic. And then, you know, I also really recommend it as the best source of a vegan protein powder or vegetarian. because a lot of vegans or vegetarians or even non-vegetarian people, basically if you use a protein powder in smoothies, I can guarantee you that if you look on the back of your protein powder, there is a pile of crap in there that you don't even know what it is. So many protein powders are full of crap. They're so highly processed, or they're made with like pea protein and rice protein, and they don't have a complete amino acid profile, but they're also just so, you know, processed, and they're very inflammatory to your gut lining as well. So things like, you know, rice protein and stuff, unless the rice has been sprouted, it's got phytic acid in them, it's got lectins, which can also cause leaky gut and an inflammatory response within your body, which you obviously don't want. So if you want a whey protein powder, I would recommend the Bare Blends. I'll link their URL below. I would recommend the Bare Blends, or I would recommend having the My Hemp protein powder. And this isn't sponsored. Georgie hasn't asked me to do this or anything. I literally just walked into the kitchen before and I was like, everyone keeps asking you about hemp protein. Why don't I make a quick video on it instead of having to type out a blog post? So they haven't asked me to do this or anything. I used the Bare Blends whey protein powder when I was recovering just after my ski accident, because I was losing a lot of muscle tone from not being able to do any exercise or like basically move. So I was using the whey protein powder then, but then if you don't want to use whey protein powder, this My Hemp is a great way to add a little bit of extra protein into your diet, and of course great for the amino acids, and the amino acids are so important for your thyroid, for your immune system, for your inflammation, for your bones, everything in your everything in your body. Anyway, that in a nutshell is why I basically recommend having hemp protein and hemp products. So you've got hemp oil. Don't cook with hemp oil though, but you can use it for salad dressings and drizzling it over food. And then you've got hemp seeds, and then you've got hemp protein. So the hemp seeds are quite earthy and nutty, and I love it. The hemp protein, sometimes it takes a little while to get used to, but I love it now. I absolutely it just tastes so like earthy, and it kind of tastes like dirt, which I guess sounds gross, but it doesn't taste like dirt. I guess it's a little bit dirty when you eat it, but it just tastes kind of like really robust and earthy and kind of a bit salty and stuff. It's delicious. So I would highly recommend using them, and a great way to add, a great way to do a quick salad in the middle of the day, or if you don't have time, if you can't be bothered to like cook eggs or whatever, which is even still a fast source of protein. I just love dumping this on top. I think it's faster than even a can of tuna. So that is why I love hemp protein products. Anyway, thank you guys. I would love for you to subscribe and to like my video, and let me know of any questions you've got. Otherwise, have a beautiful day.